points in the game.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run in second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go.
This is Gibbs on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third down, they need 7.
Playing. 5.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. It's inside the 10. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping night, fake drinks, bouncing to the groove. All body step, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go jump. I'm smoking up the gang, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't showed it what they call it.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
Ready, set. Vegas. Yes.
Williams starting with a pass here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Second and 10 now. Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. Hits some space around midfield. Racing down the left side. Luther Burden. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now a pause for an injury. Hopefully nothing serious because it is receiver Jameson Williams who's being attended to. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that's good for a few, and it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, 20.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. Goff. That one complete to St. Brown. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Hey, lift! Tonight! Turbo!
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
We go tonight!
Another one for Gibbs. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Williams has him on a quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be first down, Chicago.
From Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, Williams. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Caught outside by Gurdon. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Williams from the gun. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. It's Gibbs on the carry. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Third and 4 coming up now. Man in motion, out of the slot. Off now on third down. Short pass brought in. It'll be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up.
You know, on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
And it's not a kick. The punter taken off. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
Everybody needs a good emergency quarterback, and I think this team just found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, no question about it. But what a perfect moment to call it.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's a give to Gibbs. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down. Offense in a hurry up here. Third down run by Gibbs. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36.
And the Lions first down.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Off to the air now. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Bears 10. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes. Combo.
Williams on the play action. Hits him on the in route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again on second, Williams. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to throw it. We'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He's back to throw. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. To throw is Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Williams. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Odunze's got it, right side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Here's Williams again. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Looking to throw. It's on target to Moore. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down. They've got first down here from the 36. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play was at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hill now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. line's just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A give to Gibbs. And he come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Running it with Gibbs. On the move, past the 40. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
On 1st down, right back to Gibbs. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Now here's Williams. There's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have 1st and goal. We begin our 4th quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco, and they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So now, following the penalty, here's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. It's going well so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Gibbs now from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap here to go. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Defense getting in on the farm, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Cairo Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Goff trying to get here after the pick. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
From the gun, Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Value 3, value 3. 180. Listen.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. New set of downs from the 37. First down throw by Williams. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Lions 21. Cairo Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out of its shot.
Their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 280. Here we go. 76. 76.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Lions, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Detroit.
On first down, it's Goff. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 25. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
A gain of 47.
Offense up to the line fast.
That's another.
Value three. Value three.
First down.
Hey,
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
First down throw from Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 10-yard line.
Obama. Obama. Obama.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Value one. 180. Listen. 12. 12. 12. 12.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Makes the catch. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
180. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Hey, lift. Maverick low.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here goes tonight. 180. We're good. 5.
Again, Goff. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate. Weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
180. Super 66.
Slot man motioned over.
Turbo.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
You're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. A give right side. Here's Pacheco. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So the Bears come away with